His name is day 255, and today's question is, what is abundant in my life? And if you go into my room, I suppose number one answer is books. And recently just got an ebook reader as well, Kobo, here. I'm not going to buy anything from the shop. Rather, what I'm planning to do, it's probably not wise of me to say it, but I'm just buying, or rather not buying, but obtaining free ebooks from certain torrent sites. And I'll just put it on the reader there. I figure, a lot of the time I have way too many books such that, there's fun in purchasing it. There's fun in getting it, especially second-hand ones. But to sit down and actually read it is hard sometimes. And it's a mixture of like the heaviness of the content, the actual physical book, whether it's paperback or hardback. I used to be against hardback, but in these days I've actually have a preference for hardback over paper. It just feels like reading. But I definitely am planning to read more now that I got it. And I downloaded the book, and it just, for me, first time using it, it feels much more easier to read. I don't know why. It's the feeling of the paper look, and you can zoom in and out. So the more zoomed in you are, psychologically it feels like you're reading quicker and faster. You're probably not, but it definitely feels like that. And so I'm really excited. But what's abundant in my life is evidently books and reading. That doesn't always mean I'm smart. In fact, yesterday we went out to Regent's Park, and some guy was like having a quote unquote political discussion with us. It was friendly, like he had his cat Gizmo, I think, and and we were talking about the royals and whatnot, and evidently he was way more opinionated than I was, but I was very interested in just having a conversation with him. And he kind of highlighted how little we know, but then again he was showing documentaries that I don't agree with, or at least that didn't show the full picture. And nothing shows the full picture. That's kind of, we're constantly updating our views. Why am I out of breath? So books. What's also abundant in my life is loads of stuff to do in London, I'll be honest. Like, despite the fact that I always wanna, go hiking and visit nature parks, reserves and whatnot, I realized that actually London has a lot to offer in terms of, if ever I get bored, I can book something. And there's always these random markets I've never been to. The other day we went to some roof garden, and there's a few roof gardens that I've not been to, and that was one of them. So there's many things that we can do. And man. And number 3, I'm gonna do last one. What's abundant in my life is coffee. So Turkish coffee I just recently got again by someone for my birthday, and honestly I like it. Now the only sad part is the actual size of a cup. I would prefer it to be a bit bigger, but the only bad thing is that it's actually drying up my skin and way more dehydrating than it needs to be. But I tried to go a day without it, and I actually can. It's just I'm not really willing to put myself to the test, because when I did withdraw, it sucked. But the difference between the difference between Turkish is that there's this like mud substance at the end. Even Greek and Lebanese, But there's a Lebanese chain that I've went to where they add cardamom on it, and it adds a different spice or flavor to an otherwise bitter, gritty coffee. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.